more towards you?
I don't know. It's a matter of personal preference.
I kind of like it like that.
Yeah, you want to look at your heart or your heart. Typically, the point is towards you because it's your heart. It's for you. So, you know, it's the same thing. I brought hearts into the collection maybe a year ago, and the buyers were like, hearts? I'm not sure we sell hearts. So historically, I said, well, they have to be part of the conversation because heart shapes, as far as the shape is concerned, forget about the meaning of it just for a moment. Just think of the shape of it all. It is very attractive. It has really nice curve. Look how well it covers the hand. The next shot that we're going to see is of Angie. Look how pleasant, look how graceful it is on the hand.
Well, at first glance, you think, oh, it's a gorgeous pair. And then it's that lean in, that closer look. You see it's those two symmetrical lobes leading to an overall fancy cut heart shape.
Right. And if you could turn your ring around on your finger and show us the point towards the bottom, then you'll see another perspective. That way you can choose however you want to wear it. You see, from the perspective of us looking at it, this is also very attractive.
That's
so
gorgeous. Totally
a matter of personal choice, and that blue cashmere sapphire coming through.
Brand new, $79. This visit only, it's only today. You know, Jean, when I was getting married 10 years ago, I have a cousin who's a diamond merchant, a precious gemstone merchant from India. And so I called my cousins and I was like, hey, I'm getting married. What do you all have where I can, get the family discount on a heart-shaped diamond? Well, my cousin was getting married at the same time and she said, Siobhan, come on. I want one too. This is my family's business. I'm not even getting one. They're just out, they're in the stratosphere. They're just not in the realm.
And then all of a sudden, you hear about this, celebrity here and there is choosing a heart shape. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is not to drop down celebrities, but what's interesting is when a celebrity does, the piece itself gets a lot of play, a lot of attention, and people all of a sudden realize how pretty it is. You know, the gem trade cannot throw around cuts all the time like that because it's so expensive for the diamond cutters. They don't go after it. But ovals, they were not ready for me calling every single day saying, I need ovals, I need ovals. And now it's catching on. It's the same thing with hearts. I'm using hearts. I think hearts are very attractive, very meaningful also, and they are as timeless as any other cut. They've been around for a very, very long time. It's not a novelty.
But we don't see them that often.
No,
we really don't.
For that reason, for the reason that at the diamond level, we don't hear about it a lot. It's not very common. But when somebody, like a celebrity, buys a heart-shaped ring and all of a sudden exposes it to the world, then oh my God, this is actually really pretty. And then that's how the momentum starts and people start buying those stones because they get exposed to it. Just like advertisement, just like any product, the more you see it, the more it's exposed, the more you get a chance to fall in love with it. That's the same thing with the heart. That's why I like bringing them, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are not prepared, but are going to love that shape. And every time that we come out with a heart shape, every single time it's hugely successful. Absolutely.
Well,
you got the choice of clear or cashmere.
Clear or the cashmere. Angie's wearing it in the cashmere. I have it here for you in the clear, sizes 5 through 10. And really, the more, you're right, I already am in love with it, but the more you look at it, the more it is pleasing. It's one thing to have a piece of jewelry that initially you adore, but then when you fall in love with it, with each time you look at it, each time you wear it, that's what you really want. That's $79, extremely well spent. You can see there's the halo, all of the signature Jean Dousset.
And then 2 hearts in the split shank.
And then the 3-stone concept extended into the hearts on the side.
Always.
Wow.
So the details, the leaning in sort of attraction and appeal of the piece. Heart shape in the center. Let me look at your ring. You come a little closer.
Exactly.
If you're like me, you need glasses. But if not, then you're going to be able to see, there's hearts on the side too.
Right?
And then the more you're looking at the ring, the more you get really fascinated with the piece. And
okay.
Look at the cut.
Fingerprint. Oh my gosh.
There's still a little bit of a fingerprint, but look at the cut. It's really cut perfectly as it should be, to give the look of diamond. The look of diamond is not just the color, it's not just the clarity, it's also, and very importantly, the cut of the stone.
It makes a huge difference. Huge, huge, huge. Okay, when you're ordering this, you are part of a very small group of women who can own this and take advantage of the fact that Jean is here. He knows exactly what we want, even before we know what we want sometimes, Jean. You know, that's exactly what we're talking about,
Well, it's
right?
just because I have the finger on the pulse of the business. I do this, you know, every
24/7,
24/7. So, but we go back to solid values always. I was trained that way, so I'm not. I don't do experiments just to do experiments. My creativity is always within the realm of something I've been very familiar with for a very long time. I learned, you know, I used to be Place Vendôme. I used to tell this story that when I had a break, I would go in this room. There was sort of a library where all these old leather books were stored.
All those designs.
All those hand-painted designs, like thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And they take you through the decades of history, of creation, of influences, of colors. You know, we are influenced by everything that is around us. You know, every great painter has periods. Every great jeweler has periods. They explore, they try new medium, they try new stones, they try new color. And then you find your personality and your individuality in it. My thing is, the diamond, the gemstones is my first point of focus. That's like finding the best, what we call the make. The make is that appreciation of a diamond cut that you cannot have otherwise. There's no certificates for it. It's the eye of the examiners, the eye of the beholder that defines this is a special stone, and we agree to say the make is extraordinary. The make is an ensemble of things, a je ne sais quoi that the diamond has that another diamond does not have. That's the diamond that you want to buy. So when you create this collection, unlike when I'm doing genuine stones where I have to go through a lot of stones, here I can point to exactly how I would like the heart to be. The proportions are perfect, the depth is perfect, the brilliance is bar none, like what a perfect diamond would look like. And that's exactly, it's not only a freedom, but Absolute gives you access to perfection. And I'm saying this humbly.
Sure,
I'm just saying in terms of creating the pieces, those 3 hearts on that ring are cut to perfection.
And they're $79. So
they're $79.
It's silly. Don't overthink that price. We understand. It's like, how can it be so good? Yes, yes, it is. Just try it on. Look, the price value is $275. So this is what we're talking about, access to things that maybe you wouldn't spend $275 on a ring right now, but you can do the $79. Or better yet, look, $26.63 to get it at home, or you could do that extra flex payment with the HSN card, which I highly recommend grabbing one of those if you can. We have an Asher cut bracelet that we wanted to mention to you. We've been talking